We don't eat meat. But then there's milk in order to get proteins or calcium or whatever we think it's for. And vegetarians and non-vegetarians get exactly the same diseases. And that's because the composition of meat and milk is exactly the same. High protein, high fat, and no fiber. So when a vegetarian goes out to eat, what do they usually order? Paneer. And when a non-vegetarian goes out to eat, what do they order? Chicken. Now chicken and paneer are exactly the same in our bodies. And so we all get the same diseases. Now every kindergarten kid will know that milk is the food that every mammal makes for its young. And cow is no exception. But the reason we think milk is so good for us is because otherwise why would our mothers have chased us when we were running away from it as kids, right? So we grow up with the concept that milk must be good. And it's really hard to take this concept out of our minds. Yet, if we continue to eat fuel, if we continue to put fuel in our bodies which is not meant for us, we are going to keep getting sick. And even a calf doesn't drink its mother's milk when it grows up, but we do. Now, I understand that milk may be necessary for vegetarians because of proteins. But how many of you know somebody with protein deficiency? Can I see hands up? Someone with protein deficiency. You know someone with protein deficiency? If not, then why are we chasing proteins all the time? Today I'm seeing people with diseases of protein excess, osteoporosis, acidity, kidney failure, gout, cancer. Protein is the food for growth and repair. Cancer is a growth. Can these diseases be reversed? Absolutely. And our body is so much better than a Mercedes because the minute we change the fuel and start putting fuel, the right fuel in our body just begins to heal. But we spend our whole lives running after food that's unhealthy for us. And the irony is that it took so long for our mothers to train us to start loving these foods. When I say milk, I mean milk, cheese, butter, cream, paneer, ice cream, buttermilk, curds, the whole works. And often I tell my patients that, if you want to get well, all you have to do is stop consuming milk. Milk is actually our biggest enemy. Yet, it's really hard to fathom it, and most patients will tell me, 99% of the patients will tell me, I never drink milk. I hardly drink milk. 2 spoons in my tea. But when I say that it means cheese, butter, curds, paneer, ice cream, then what will I eat? We have become so accustomed to consuming this all the time. And especially here, because you're in the land of Amul, so we have been having this all the time. And now we don't know what to do without it. But we have to understand that milk is a cocktail of the following ingredients: hormones. Many people these days are suffering from breast cancer and prostate cancer, and these are the most common cancers that we see today. And these are hormone-dependent cancers. And we are getting all these extra hormones from food that we consume, which is dairy. Pus. Did you know that milk is full of pus? Why is it full of pus? Because when the udders of cows are manipulated with human hands or with milk machines, they are always injured, and then there's inflammation, and you can see the udders completely red. And in order to control this, we put antibiotics in the food of these animals, and 80% of the antibiotics produced in the world are used for animals, used for food.